Hello, how's everybody doing out there? So today's going to be about taking our time. Well, this is pretty much a time of scarcity, or at least the illusion of scarcity. Time is the one thing that we have in abundance. So let's slow down and take advantage of that. When I first started dancing, I heard a John Cage quote that was something like, if something is boring after 2 minutes, try it for 4. If it's still boring, then 8, then 16, then 32. And eventually one discovers that it's not boring at all. And I tried to figure out how to apply that to my dancing. And I thought about taking a single step. And I would focus. I did what I called putting my brain in my foot. And it helped all of my dancing a lot. And what I did essentially was just really pay attention to every movement of my foot and developed a relationship with the floor. What I mean by that is, let's have everybody stand up. Go ahead and stand up with me. And let's take one step as slowly as you can. Feel every piece of your foot as it touches the floor. Now, are you moving through the center of your foot? Can you feel as your back foot is peeling up off the ground, each toe coming off? Are we leading with our heels? Are we leading with our toes and going from the front back? So this time I want everybody to try stepping heel first and then rolling around the outside edge of your foot. Let's feel the outside edge of the foot and the pinky toe touching first. Heel, outside edge, pinky touching. Control. The more control you have, the more control you have with your partner. Let's go backwards on the outside edge of our foot. Let's try the inside edge. Roll it from the heel around the inside edge of your foot. Good. Let's try stepping with a toe heel. So toe first, then set the foot down. Toe first, then set the foot down. Let's try in different directions and really put our brains in the bottom of our feet so we can feel every little piece. Don't try and do Latin technique. Don't try and do any kind of specific technique. I just want you to feel the floor, whatever floor you happen to be on right now. Now let's roll our feet around to the front, the sides, using every piece of our foot and really feeling it. Let's grip the floor. Now let's relax and let our toes splay on the floor. Where do we want our weights? Let's see if we can separate our where the weight is. Let's take it all the way to the front and all the way to the back. Now right in the center, and let's try and find all the little pieces in between. Is it in the center of your foot? Is the weight on the outside edge of your foot, the inside edge, maybe outside of one, inside of another? But how slowly can you take that step? The slower you go, the more intimate your relationship with the ground becomes. And the ground is what I consider my third partner is if I'm only dancing with one person, but it's my other partner. And I have to form a relationship with the ground first before I can do. There's three different steps. There's the floor, form a connection with yourself, and then forming a connection with your partner. The partner is the third one, right? The first two have to happen. The floor and yourself has to happen first. And today I'm only talking about the floor. So now, in most of our dances, it's just the feet touching the floor. But in fusion, and I do a lot of Zouk fusion, I end up using the floor and everything else in the room with other parts of my body as well. So why don't we lay down, right? Try and touch the floor with your hands. Put as much intention with your hands as you did with your feet. And let's take it down to an arm. The better you understand it. Our arms. Take our forearm to the upper arm and our back. Let's release into the ground. I want you to think about where the energy is. Let's put energy into our tailbone and push into the ground with our tailbone. Now let's take that energy up our spine and push into the ground. All the way up. Let's try the shoulder blades. And our head. And now we can transfer the weight using upward legs. Really imagine this is your partner, right? I don't want you to just feel like you're laying around on the floor. I want you to imagine this is your partner. This is who you're dancing with. Let's ask its name. What does it smell like? Get to know your partner before you actually start dancing. What does it taste like? Don't go around licking most of your partners. This one I think is okay with it. Transition, use the floor, never lose connection. Did your floor tell you its name? So now as it gets warmer, I want you to go outside and do the same thing on dirt, on cement, on whatever you have in your front or backyard. Do you want your neighbors to think you're weird? Go to the front yard. You want to have some privacy? Go to your backyard. You really want to weird people out? Go to the park. They're still open. Then as soon as we start dancing again, it's so forming a connection with the floor before they start dancing at the socials. I don't think you'll get too many weird looks at Zouk socials or Fusion socials, definitely. Yeah, do them anywhere you feel comfortable with, because who cares, you know? But yeah, that's your homework. I want you to go and try this on different surfaces, not just carpet. Wooden floors are going to feel different. Tile floors, outside, anywhere. See how each one supports you differently. And then when you're done dancing, whether you're rolling around or you're doing salsa and dancing on the floor, I want you to thank the floor for supporting you and your partner for the entire time and for your entire life, right? That's about it for today. We're going to have more actual dance instruction for you. I'll be doing more weird stuff for you and different types of connection that will contribute to your overall. Well, we'll have Eddie and Rebecca and some of our other staff doing more fun, like get you to move dance party stuff going on. Everybody likes different things. If you like this and this contributed to you and you're dancing and just gave you a moment of relief and things from you, spend more time with this. This was a very fast version of this, right? Like, so if this was really boring, taking slow steps for you, like John Cage says in his quotes, try it for 2 minutes. If that's still boring, try it for 4 minutes. If it's still boring, try it for 8 minutes, you know? And eventually you'll find that taking a single step is the most interesting thing that you've done all day, more interesting than any Netflix video that you watched. A single step, just in silence, or your favorite music going on. I have some gong music going on right now. But yeah, definitely, if you enjoyed this, we could always use the help. Please contribute and donate to Viva Dance Studio and play with your weight transfers, play with using the floor, and really building a relationship with the floor. All right. Say hi to either Ba Chata or Jeff, my evil sheep in the background there. But yeah, definitely give me a call. Find me on Facebook if you want to talk. I got Zoom now, so we can have big, fun conversations and stuff on there. And I can't wait to dance with you and the floor again.